Bill Beckett, how are you? Good to see you. M. Leeser, how are you doing? Hope all y'all had a good weekend. Hey, Bill. Hey, M. I'll tell you what, it got chilly around here. I'm wearing my vest. The M is for Mister. That's right, Mr. Leeser. There you go. One second here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can turn the mic off for a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, uh, it's what 40s around here now in the evening, so it cooled off a lot. Went from 70 and 60 degrees at night to 40, basically in what, a week, 2 weeks. Sorry, I had to kick somebody off here in the comment section. Finally got a chance to sit down. I had to clear code the truck at 7 a.m. and have not stopped until now. Wow, Bill. Bill is kicking butt on a Sunday. Hey, Mark, how are you? Hope all is well. That's right. That is a long day, yeah. I was this morning. I was finishing up a truck, and then this afternoon, one of the guys I work on their tractors for went out on a service call. So that's what I did, and they're good friends. So we took the kids along, and they got a bunch of apple trees. So the kids picked a bunch of apples. They had a good time, and then the missus can make applesauce and stuff like that out of it. So yeah, good day. And the customer I was there for, they got some kids, so in the same age range, so the kids could play. And like I said, they collected a bunch of apples and stuff like that. Walked the dog in the rain, and wife asked why I was wet. Yeah, why were you wet, Bill? Yeah, she does it in. She puts applesauce in. She puts applesauce in Ziploc bags and then puts it in the freezer. That's how she does it. So that way they're nice and flat. They don't take up a lot of room. And, stays pretty fresh on the end of the day. Gotta love Carhartt Rain Defender. You like Carhartt, Bill? Never been a big fan of Carhartt. They after you wash them too much, they shrink way too much. I like what's that, Burn? I think it is. It's whatever this is here. I think it's Burn. Well, I can't even see the logo anymore. Hey, Bill. I like the sweatshirts. Gotcha. But anyway. So what did everybody else do this weekend? I swear by 511 pants. Never heard of them, Mark. I have Dickies. I like my Dickies for especially for work pants. They hold up pretty darn well, I tell you what. And they're comfy. Not too baggy, but baggy enough that you can still move around without squishing your nuts. So, but I've had good luck with WearGuard pants. Is the brand. Dickies are good too. 511 wear like iron. Dickies are better than jeans, says Bill. Well, whatever floats your boat, buddy. But anyway. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you do anything interesting or fun or anything like that? Like I said, we went collect a bunch of apples and stuff like that. So I prefer work pants. Jeans are too restrictive. Okay. And that's why I like my Dickies, and they're what's that called? Relax fit or something like that, I think. But anyway, everybody's got his own brand, I'm sure. Yeah, when I used to do a lot of welding and grinding and whatnot, jeans were basically the only thing that would hold up that kind of abuse. That was the only set of clothing I would have that would not have burn holes in them. So Levi's are, yeah. I used to back in the day. I used to wear Levi's and Wrangler, but I got away from that. They're just expensive, and like I said, Dickies are. I think they're even more comfortable than Levi's and Wranglers, in my opinion. But anyway, does anybody have anything cool on the docket for the rest of the week? Got finishing up a Ford, and then get that shot out the door tomorrow. Um, and then I got a Chevy half ton coming in that needs uh, plugs and wires for sure. Has a P0300 misfire, runs like shit. Um, it's got like 150,000 miles on it. Guy never changed the spark plugs out, so. What up, Dave? I did send you a link. And then get that truck done, and then I need to go pick up a John Deere 4020 that needs some work. So then we'll have two John Deere sitting in the shop. Had to fabricate brake lines for an Olds Delta 88. Nice. It's not my favorite work, doing brake lines. Do plenty of them around here, but because of the rust. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. But oh, excuse me. Yeah. I still need to get the wife's excursion in. That thing needs a fuel pump. And of course, it's got almost a full tank of gas. Yay! Our motto in New England is "In rust we trust." There you go. Oh, did pick up a uh, Snap-on AC machine. So got it used off a Facebook marketplace. Marketplace. So picked that up. What was it? Monday, Tuesday? It'll be on one of the shorts, and that's coming up. So Anthony, how are you? Changing all the lines, M. Got a new shop car, Cadillac SRX, 236K. Perfect for the dog and me. Bonus factor is the wife will refuse to ride it. There you go. Hey, Anthony. Good evening, Anthony. So yeah, got a couple interesting things on the schedule, I suppose. And as soon as we get the chance, we'll get back on that John Deere 4630. So get the vast majority of the parts in. And let's see if we can start piecing that thing back together. What up, M. Leeser, Bill Beckett? Going to scab it to the good parts off the existing lines. Yeah, I should just replacing the bad stretches, Sam. Around here depends on how bad it is, but a lot of times I just recommend replace if it goes to the back, replace it all in the back, or if it's for the front, replace them all in the front. Did dinner early, just took half the day to cook, and got good. There you go, Anthony. But so yeah. That's what we got going on. Like I said, I'm excited about that. Just did dinner also. Took a long time to cook her. Like I said, I'll be interested in or excited to start using that AC machine. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see a video on that thing. Watching football, it's not what it once was, for sure. Yeah, nothing really is anymore, Anthony. And personally, I never been much into been really into sports anyway. Oop, I'll be up for a video. Okay. We can do something like that. A new tool requires video, I think. That's right, Anthony. One-eyed cat, how are you doing? Hope all is well. I'm going to hang out and eat dinner. There you go. NASCAR racing isn't what it used to be. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's really anything that is what it used to be. So NASCAR went to total shit when they started that stage racing shit. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, Anthony. Hey, Walter, how are you? Hope you had a good weekend, my man. NASCAR went down since Dale Earnhardt's death in 01. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how, one person can really keep it together when it comes to some of that stuff, huh? But Yep. One Eye Cat. I won tickets to NASCAR race at Watkins Glens a few weeks ago. I gave them away. Oh, he didn't want to go? I went to the Brickyard 400 once in Indy. So it wasn't too bad, but just too many people for me. The crowd was way too big. It gives me the EBGBs. Mark says I went to Watkins Glen a few times years ago. NASCAR doesn't run the full course at the Glen. When my time in North Carolina, I was fairly close to Charlotte. I tell you what, there's a lot of NASCAR stuff going on around that. It's that's a big deal over there. There you go. Didn't have time to go. Use it for an IOU one. That'll work. I used to be at Brickyard every year. Really? Yeah, when I went, geez, I want to bet that's been like 20 years ago. It's been a long time. Like I said, that crowd, which is way too many people for me. Ugh, I don't really like that. I guess I'm just too much of a country boy. I guess I don't know, but used to be free when I worked for Firestone. Oh, okay. Well, how cool is that, Dave? Oh, geez, I can't help myself with all that yawning, huh? Anything y'all want to talk about? Does Firestone make racing tires these? I don't know, Em. That's a good question. They used to be really big in racing tires. I hate crowds also. Bill, yeah, I can relate, man. It's just like I said, gives me the EBGBs. Give me 1 second, folks. Uh, Mario Kart. There you go. Well, here he is, Dave.
Where am I? I don't know. I'm 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 in I'm in a different galaxy now.
Oh, how was that?
No, I'm like, where am I? You said here he is. Where am I?
Well, you're here on the screen.
All right. As long as I'm not in Uranus, we're okay.
Huh?
As long as we're not in Uranus, we're okay. I know my pickup truck has enough room for me and both my dogs. I wouldn't have bought it if it couldn't hold two dogs.
Yeah, crew cab.
I was saying my front seat can hold two dogs.
I always used to run regular cabs. So,
I got
well,
extended cab, but not like a full extended cab. What do they call that? Extended cab? I
yeah.
don't have the crew cab.
Well, extended cab is a half door, crew cab is a full door.
Yeah, I got extended cab.
So,
I got just enough room to make sure she doesn't spend the night.
so what you been working on, Dave?
Same shit as I always work on. Trying to think. What do I have? I have nothing really interesting right now. To be honest, I have nothing interesting. So,
Nothing interesting, huh?
no, it's basic bullshit. I have, I'm waiting for a camshaft for a 3.6 Pentastar motor. Is it ate the camshaft up, variable valve lift Pentastar, so it's a 2019 on the Durango. It ate up bank one camshaft intake. Um, I had to replace camshaft and lifters, so I'm still waiting on parts for that. And I have a Ford C-Max or some shit like that. Hybrid that's in the shop for battery drain. Battery goes dead if the car sit like overnight. But basically, other than that, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to start with just those two tomorrow. I'm sure by the time I get there tomorrow at work, I'll have more cars. But that's what I had as of when I left last. I only
Well,
had
you
two.
know how you can fix the battery drain, right?
Yeah, disconnect the battery.
Put a plug in it.
What's that?
You fix the battery drain by putting a plug in it.
Sure. No, it's. I'm pretty sure it's the radio draining the battery on the Ford C-Max, but I'll get into it tomorrow. My biggest issue, I'm running out of interest. I'm not interested in it anymore.
Well, because it's all the same stuff, or what?
No, I've been doing it too long. I'm tired of it. Don't really give a shit no more. My car works. I don't give a shit. Yours doesn't. That kind of attitude.
Oh, wow. Well, what would you rather do then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely not. Whatever I want to do when I want to do it. In other words, I'll do nothing. I'll do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Well, there must be something that you're interested in doing.
But we can't talk about her right now. It's a secret.
Oh,
Other than that, no, there's nothing I'm interested in doing.
So you're gonna quit wrenching?
I am. I'm getting burned out with just. I probably got to leave it, the retail industry. I'm just burned out with customers, burned out with their bullshit. I could retire now. It'd just be a really rough ride, Mark. I'm only 50 years old. I've been doing this over 30 years. There you go, Bill. I got to find a rich wife. The rich wife took away the rich man's money. So my ex-wife, she gone. And so is a lot of my money. Not
Oh,
that
really? You deal with that much bullshit?
What's that?
Let's say you really deal with that much bullshit?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Retail end of it sucks, man. I'm telling you.
Well, I must have great customers then.
No, you just don't work for anybody.
Mm.
You can tell your customer go fuck themselves to come pick up your car, and it don't affect you. I do it. I'm on the firing line, like
Yeah.
A customer comes in. Will you look into this? Will you check this out? Will you check that out? Yeah, we're gonna need it for 2 or 3 days. I'm at least 2 days behind, if not 3 days behind. They drop it off, we write them up, and they call 2 hours later wanting to know what the fuck's wrong with their car. Didn't we just write you up and tell you it'd be like 3 days? 3 days is 72 hours, not 2 hours. You already called me 2 hours after you dropped the car off, and we told you 3 days before we get to it. I don't want to even deal with you anymore. Come get your shit. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that.
What's up?
What up, Jude?
I'm assuming that's Jude coming off text talking shit.
Oh, yeah, that's Jude.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
He's the only one who would type my dudes.
Well, I don't know why Jude typed my dudes. I ain't never heard that before. New to me. Joking.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have that problem, so.
I'm serious. I think Jude can understand what I'm talking about. It's really hard, man. It's really hard on you mentally when you always got somebody kicking your ass about something. No matter how good you do, whoever you work for, they always expect more and better. But that's not necessarily want to pay more or make you better. They just want more. They want better. It's just draining. It gets old, man. Life's too freaking short to fucking live your life for a damn job.
Yeah. Well, then start your own business.
Life's too short to start my own business. I'm 50.
That's just a line of bullshit.
No, I don't want nothing to do with that either anymore. I don't think so. I think about that all the time, Theo. I don't know if I wanted anything to do with that either. I mean, how long is my business going to be good? Every year, these cars get more sophisticated, more complicated, more this, more that. You need more and more fancy equipment and all that. I don't live out somewhere where the average car to me is a 2004. The average car coming in my door for me to work on is a 2015 and up.
Yeah, I work on older shit. So.
Older than 2015. You're bringing me some old ass shit. If I work on something older than 2015, you're bringing me old shit.
Well, I guess I work on old shit.
I'm just saying I work on old shit too, but I'm saying in good condition, I'll say 2010 and up.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
2010 and up would be 2010 car would be old shit for me.
Well, the newest car that I was going to have as off to date that I'm going to have to work on is going to be 2017. That's fixing to come in.
So that's my daily. My daily.
Yeah,
is
and then that's for me.
2006
That is
Chevy.
brand spanking new shit, man. It's like,
No, new shit.
woo,
Dude, it's gonna be 26 soon.
I I don't give a shit.
I mean,
I'll
that's
keep
old
that
shit.
old junk running.
Dude, in Metro Detroit, that's old. 2008, most of them are rotted out and off the road. Most of them in the junkyard. And if they're not in the junkyard, you want nothing to do with them when they come to your shop. I can't put
Yeah,
them
you
on
see,
voice.
Mark says same thing. Start your own. That just does old stuff. That's what I do.
Oh, fuck that. I wouldn't want to do old stuff. I want to do new shit. I don't want to work on
Yeah,
old.
Jude works on everything lately. Same thing here.
I work on everything also. I'm saying I don't want to specialize in old shit. I do that, I'm out of business permanently. I have some guy to push a car up in his freaking push his car up in my shop driveway from fucking 1977 and say, fix it. No, I ain't wasting my fucking time on that.
Yeah, you're right, Walter. Jude says late 80s. Yeah, same thing here. The oldest truck the customer has, it's a 1989. I
Well,
work on that.
trucks, I will admit. Trucks, that's a little different story. Trucks,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's mainly what I work on. Trucks and SUVs, and then
Trucks,
um,
trucks, we get pretty old with trucks because people up here do take care of their trucks. But cars, shit. Give me something 1998 car. I probably can't even lift it without the damn thing cracking in half and breaking in two pieces.
yeah, there you go. Early 80s, actually. I did brakes and a rear main seal on a 1981 Cheyenne not long ago.
I don't even know what a Cheyenne is. I don't know if Chevy made a Cheyenne, but I have no idea. I never saw a Cheyenne or a Chevy Cheyenne. Never, don't know. They made a Cheyenne in '81.
That's what Jude says.
I don't doubt, dude. I'm doing my best on that. There goes the damn train. Every night, every night. Wait a minute. Every night at 9:45. Yeah, every night, 9:45 p.m. The train goes by. Every night, every night.
Yep.
Most profitable thing to do here in Metro Detroit is to be a cleaner. I'm trying to remember what model vehicle I saw. It had two throttle bodies on it. It was inline six. It had two throttle bodies, Steel. I think it was a Hurricane.
Yeah.
3-liter by Chrysler. So I don't
Yeah,
say.
there were some cars that had two throttle bodies. But those were not inlines, I think those were V6 or
No, this was
V8
inline
engines.
six. I'm pretty sure it's a new Hurricane 3-liter that Stellantis makes. Twin turbo, straight six, 3-liter.
Twin turbo.
Yeah. Twin turbo on a straight six.
Late 70s, says Mark. I like what I do. Work on trucks and SUVs and then some cars here and there, but not a whole lot. The vast majority are SUVs or trucks, and then do some farm tractors.
So I wouldn't mind the farm tractor thing. I wouldn't mind the trucks.
That's what I do mainly. Don't work on many cars, really.
I just deal with so many people, and I understand it. I get it. Cars are cars are overinflated like a motherfucker right now. Newer cars are out of the average Joe's price reach.
Right.
So I understand people just keep driving and putting a Band-Aid on their vehicle, putting a Band-Aid on their vehicles. Just it gets frustrating when you just see cars that like, God damn, this thing's it's such a piece of shit, rusted ass piece of shit. It ain't worth $500. But you say to yourself, well, what could $500 get you? And $500 gets you a retainer for a fucking bankruptcy attorney.
You don't even buy a non-running rusted out piece of shit for $500.
That's what I'm saying. $500 here in Michigan gets you a bankruptcy attorney's. They just get you a retainer for a bankruptcy attorney. I mean, you ain't fixing your car with it. I mean, I understand. Everything's crazy in price.
Hell, these days on Facebook Marketplace, a non-running vehicle with 200,000 miles. Bad engine or a bad transmission, they want to have $1,000 to $1,500. It's just unbelievable. It ain't worth that. And that same car fixed, running and driving is worth $3,500. I mean, there's no margin there. Why in the hell would you do anything like that?
I understand. Walter, about that. The two throttle bodies. The Crossfire system.
Yeah, but that was in a V8. I never seen that on an inline.
Ignition system. Crossfire was an ignition system. That's where they nicknamed the Crossfire V8. It was an ignition system, made it a Crossfire. But
that's right, Jude. Nothing. I still have manual crank windows in my truck today.
No, Jude, I don't know. Jude's the same age as me, so I can't insult anybody. Too bad they didn't make wipes that way. Programmable modules.
I have a $3,000 lawn ornament sitting in the front lawn.
What'd you do, Emily? Did you buy a Jeep off somebody in the South and just let it sit in your driveway until a tree grows through the fucking hood of it? Because I've seen that shit down south. You could stop and try to buy that car, and I know we're gonna fix it one day. As oak trees growing through the whole damn center of the vehicle. Yeah, all right. You're gonna fix that one day. 20 years later, you can drive by and they'll put a flower bed around that oak tree growing out the damn car. And that car will still be sitting there with a flower bed around it. Well, I totally agree with you, Jude. We should not have to spend all this money on more expensive tools and scanners. Well, scanners we shouldn't have to be spending our money on, but come on, Jude, you gotta be honest, man. You do like those new tools. You do like that new shit. You do like your new greenhouse tools. Everybody likes their new tools. Even though you're pissed you had to spend the money on it, you still like your new tools. Tell me I'm wrong, Steele. You still love those new tools.
Yeah, but not new scanners. I can tell you that right now.
New scanners.
That shit is just fucking
new tools.
expensive.
I said new tools, not new scanners.
Yeah, fuck that. Nope. I'll stick with my old junk.
Now, new tools are always cool. Scanners suck. I mean, you're talking thousands for one freaking tool. And you look at like green handle, macro indexing, clip player, lift set, like for fucking shit like that. Even though you don't need them, they're cool. The index, they change around, and they're green. You can get them in green. That's a cool tool. Now you give me a freaking green Snap-on scanner for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. No, I'm not that interested in it.
That's not good, Am. Have you seen Snap-on is coming out with a new disconnect plier for terminal disconnect or connectors? It looks like the Lal, but you can change the position of the head.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Here, give me 1 second. I told my Snap-on guy to get me one as soon as they come out. They had this show in was it Orlando, Florida?
I thought it was Macco that had theirs. Well, they all have shows in Florida. They all have shows in Orlando. They all go to Disney World. They don't even win the Super Bowl and they go to Disney World. A lot of them don't even make good tools and they go to Disney World.
Yeah, right here. So see if we can get the glare off of it. There you go. One plier. You see that? And you can change the position of the head, straight or 45 degree, 90 degree.
An indexing freaking hose clamp plier.
No, it's for disconnect for connectors.
Well, they did the same thing with spark plug wires shit a long time ago. Is that a Snap-on or a Blue Point?
That is Snap-on, not Blue Point.
I thought it was Snap-on. These are red handles on it, but
yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Jude. Like I said, that's one advantage of just sticking with old junk.
old junk is in the trunk.
Yes, I'm laid up. What are you laid up for, M. Leeser?
Say he's laid up, like laid up, like he's getting laid right now.
Oh, yeah, I seen that, Walter. I don't know, man. I don't know how functional that would be. You're gonna need 2 hands to hold that fucker.
Is he for real? You saw that too?
Yeah, that's no joke.
I don't think it's a joke. I thought it was a joke first when I saw it.
Now, my first thought was, who the hell is going to use that? I can't see the functionality of that because on the end of the day, it's not just getting the bolt out, but you got to make sure you don't lose it in the goddamn engine bay.
I think Val could use 24 inches. Power tool that's 24 inches, right? That Val's probably influenced that. I know she doesn't do Snap-on sales no more, but
all right, here, look, Roscoe has one on his truck.
Waiting for Val.
You dirty dog, you, Dave.
Everybody dies about Val. Oh my God, the girl is so hot. She's a nice looking woman. She ain't the fucking shit. She ain't the cat's ass. She should scare most of you fucking pussies. She'll kick your ass. Most people that watch YouTube, she'll fuck you up. She's 6 foot tall, 6'1" maybe. I saw that girl.
Here, M says he had a bypass surgery for leg circulation. Ripped open it almost. Oh my God. Well, I hope all is well, M. Jeez.
Val from Val's Tools is a big girl.
That's ridiculous if you ask me. Thank God he didn't have it. So did you try it, Jude? How was it manageable? I mean, I can only imagine, holding that thing out. Like say you need 2 hands.
Manageable? You realize what you just asked?
Yeah, but 24-inch, man.
You can't ask Judith 24 inches is manageable. I mean, come on now. You're putting him on the spot now on YouTube Live.
Well, I put him on the spot on YouTube Live.
He manages with
it's an honest question for crying out loud.
You probably don't like it. He does. Yeah, it's manageable. He can watch TV and still have his thing going on, play Xbox at the same time. Keeps her
Milwaukee
foot away.
cordless ratchets are
He
sweet.
can keep her a foot away, and he can enjoy life.
Yeah, I don't know, Bill. I'm sticking to my Snap-on ratchets, though. I'm not switching back to Milwaukee. No way. If
That's
Val,
because you're weak. You're weak. Lisa, you're weak. I probably have less Snap-on tools than I have now. Val was my tool dealer.
I don't know, Mark. Can't
Understandable.
really handle it with one hand.
Understandable, dude. That's why she's got two hands. Three hands.
And to be honest with you, I don't even use the 3/8 ratchet all that much. And when I switched to 3/8, I use an impact.
See, I use my 3/8 ratchet all the time. 1/4 inch and 3/8 all the time.
1/4 inch all the time, every fucking time, with everything.
3/8 still a lot too.
And then as soon as I switch over to 3/8, that's 9 out of 10 times an impact. It's very rarely a ratchet.
You have a very bad driveway.
Just tie your wheelchair up to the lawn, to the snow blower, and it'll push you along. It'll pull you along, Em.
It does suck. Your driveway's all shifted and crooked and shit. If you're running a 2-stage snow thrower and all of a sudden you're doing good, and all of a sudden, boom, and it smacks you right above your freaking shit because it comes to a complete stop. It hits a ledge in the freaking cement.
You need to get a better 3/8 breaker bar for work. I got a whole pile of breaker bars. I'll gladly send it to you, Anthony. Believe it or not, the only breaker bar I still use is 1/4. That's my most used one, more than anything else.
Menard,
M says it's very steep driveway. It's uphill to the road. So M lives in a holler, huh?
You got either one of them hollers. You just put
He's
some
one of them holler boys.
You put a bunch of salt on the top of that holler driveway, and when the sun shines, it's gonna melt all the ice all the way down to the bottom of the driveway. And if it don't, fuck it. You just call the sick to work and go talk to your neighbor yonder down the road at the other holler. Everybody in the holler takes care of each other.
Holler on back, boy. That's right, Mark.
I used to live in the holler when I was in Tennessee. I got kicked out that holler though because I had all my teeth still. They don't like that shit. You gotta have missing teeth or they get pissed at you. They're like, "Where'd you get those fake teeth at?" I was like, "None of them are fake." Well, I'm gonna make sure they're fake soon. I had like, "What the fuck you talking about?" I moved the fuck out. Ain't nobody knocking out my windows.
Who needs a breaker bar when you have a lifetime warranty on a 24-inch Snap-on?
There you go. There you go, Jude. I don't have any breaker bars. I think the only breaker bar I have is here at the house, and the priceless craftsman on it. But I don't know the last time I ever used it.
Yeah, I got a 3/4 drive breaker bar and a 1/4 drive breaker bar. And the 3/4 drive breaker bar, it has the handle is bent on it. Yeah, the good question. Farmer's wife has a question for you, Dave.
A good Milwaukee fanboy wouldn't even need a breaker bar. They got their Impact. That outdoes every Impact on the market, but it's a pussy.
Were they barefoot, Dave?
I don't know. I didn't look at their feet. Yeah, half of them were barefoot. In the summer months, anyway. But I didn't look at their feet. I know it hit the fall year months. They had shoes on. They were about them copperheads and shit. I don't have a breaker bar. I'm a 30-year.
Really?
I'm a 30-year tech that does not have a big breaker bar. It's called my snap-on ratchet, like Jude said.
Well, like I said, I got a 3/4 drive, and I use quite, between the 3/4 drive and that quarter drive. Going to see Roscoe and Harry tomorrow. Pray for my bank account.
No. We will not pay for your bank account. Jump
Well,
on.
I guess we're fixing to see a video here pretty soon about a tool haul.
Jump on stream and we'll do GoFundMe Jude. Buy all the freaking snap-on tools you can from Roscoe. I don't know who's Harry. I know
Harry,
Roscoe,
I think
I
that's
know
his,
Roscoe's a snap-on guy. Who's Harry?
yeah,
Gabe was his old.
yeah, but I think Harry is this new Cornwall guy. Am I right, Jude?
Is it new Cornwall guy?
Mm-hmm.
Because Gabe was a shit. Gabe, goddamn, was his truck loaded. Remind me of my tool truck guy. Well, it won't be a GoFundMe. It'd be a go have fun Jude dude. Go have fun Jude dude deal.
Oh, Harry's Matco, says Jude.
Mako. I know Gabe was his old Cornwall guy and Roscoe was his snap-on dealer.
You work on some big stuff, Tio, and the rest of the stuff is just plain rusty. And some of it is. Actually, the stuff that the tractors that I work on are not even that big that I used to, compared to what I used to work on. I used to work on tractors. If you would stand next to it, you couldn't even see the floor of the cab. Harry's Matco.
Those are big boys. You can't see the floor of the cab. Those are big boys.
Oh yeah. And everything on those big boys is fucking heavy.
Well, you just expect the shit to be light. Shit wasn't made in China.
Anthony doesn't like his snappy guy. Oh, new Cornwall guy is Robert. He's great too. Gabe's buddy actually. Bought the route from Gabe. Truck is still loaded. Look at that.
Well, that's cool, Jude. You saw the kick-ass Cornwall guy. And Gabe, you have to admit, every freaking video you ever saw Jude put up being on Gabe's truck, Gabe was the shit. He was the coolest hell. He'd been the ultimate tool dealer. If he only needed one thing to make him the ultimate tool dealer. And Gabe, I love you, man. But you didn't sell Snap-on. I'm sorry. Great tool dealer, but you didn't sell Snap-on. Great personality, great person, but you didn't sell Snap-on. Gabe would have been president of the United States if he sold Snap-on.
I don't know. I got some Cornwell tools. I got very little complaints out of them.
What's that?
I said I got Cornwell tools. I got very little complaints out of them.
I have very little complaints about any Cornwell. I only have a few things in Cornwell because I never had a Cornwell dealer really to speak of, but they're around here. I just never had one in my area, my route. But no, Gabe was a great guy. I was always impressed with how loaded his truck was.
Yeah,
His
that's
knowledge,
cool.
and not just that, the knowledge of the tools.
Well,
You
it was not even like it was a loaded up small truck. That was a loaded up to the fucking gills, big
Oh
ass
yeah,
truck.
that was loaded the fucking Gills truck, but he always seemed to make. You seem to always be interested in making a deal. What's going to take for you to buy it? You know, if I got to cut this a little bit, Gabe seemed to be the guy that I'll do whatever I got to do. Buy the bitch for me. Talk money. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Hey, Chaka, icon is basura.
Chaka, Ryobi number 1.
Yeah, I think so too, Jude. I got their swivel impact sockets, man. They've been great.
I got their swivel impact sockets too. They've been awesome. I've never used them, but they're awesome. They look good.
All right, we're over the 1 hour mark. You want to say your goodbyes, Dave?
Why do I have to say bye?
Well, if you don't, that's fine too. Then I'll do it, and then we'll just
No,
go
we
bye bye.
say- Wait a minute. We say goodbye. Are we going to regret it? Maybe we'll never ever say hi again. So why say goodbye if we may never say hi?
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you all.
Dave.
Thank you all for joining in on Theo's live stream, joining in chat. Jude, everybody, Jack Gillis, Mark, Bill Beckett, everybody. It was good talking to you. Farmer's wife, it was good talking to you. Y'all have a good rest of your week. This is the beginning of the week, so y'all have a good week. And what's you gonna do about it when I say shine on?
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for coming on, Dave. Appreciate it. And hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody's going to have a good week. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace out.